Hello, and welcome to Rhapsody. This episode, Those Who Gaze at Stars. We've been doing a theme this month of taking a look at some quote-unquote bizarre games, which have kind of been shortcode for not that great games. And I think to cap off this theme, we should take a look at the game Hoshi wo Miru Hito, which translates into Those Who Gaze at Stars. It could be one of the worst executed games that I've ever seen, although it's sad because the concept was kind of good. Let's just not put this off any further. Let's just go ahead and start. Hoshi wo Miru Hito, Those Who Gaze at Stars. It is actually the sequel to a 1984 PC-88 RPG by the name of Psychic City, which is kind of Phantasy Star before Phantasy Star even came out. Let me get the date for this game just to double check. This game itself came out on October 27th, 1987. It is also an RPG developed by a company called Another. We've actually taken a look at one of Another's other games, that being The Black Bass, the original, published by Hoshi. I'm going to open up the list real quick because I just want to double check before I say this. But, if I do this, and then do this. Let's scroll down a little bit. This one right here. This one that's sitting at the bottom of the Dex list. Published by Hoshi, who also published this as well. So, how badly do you think someone can screw up an RPG?
Pretty badly from what I've seen in the past.
Yeah, so just imagine in your head while we're doing this what you would imagine a worst implementation of an RPG is. And this game probably does it worse.
Also, Lolo, I just noticed something.
Yes.
Read Percy the Bot's message.
Oh, the fact that I forgot to extra capitalize the H?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that and then forgotten about it like about 5 times. We're not talking about bad playtesting here. We're talking about... Let's just start.
Just mechanically garbage, I'm assuming.
So here is our title screen. I'm gonna hit continue to show the first crime of this game. Oh. Let's see. So, I am using a fan translation that adds save states, or that adds save slots because in the original, it's a password system. Oh, did it break it? So we have numbers, katakana, and hiragana, and letters, both lowercase and uppercase, and it can be this long, apparently. Yeah, that is 35 characters between alphanumeric of upper and lowercase, all of the katakana, and all of hiragana. Fox Xanadu and Guardian Legend can eat their heart out in terms of really bad passwords. So I'm going to go ahead and restart because we're not going to need that. So, let's go ahead and start. Here is our overworld. Right now, we have one character. We are Minami. I believe the story goes something along the lines of there is a plague that is kind of going across this country, and we are an Esper who can help save that are immune to the sickness. So let's go to the first town. Right here. In this invisible tile. Yeah, one of the patch things was to improve the graphics somewhat. I did not do that.
It improved it, you say?
Yes. Oh, this is not the improved graphics. These are the original.
Okay, yeah, because this looks like dog shit.
We don't have enough.
Can you end up dead man walking because of that?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So let's go into this weapon shop. So here's the fun thing. If I get this ray gun, which is the first thing, it makes my attack worse.
What?
Yeah. There are equipment that you can buy that make your stats worse.
Look, I just like the rag launcher because all I can picture is you using a fucking t-shirt cannon.
Also, we can go here for our armor. Which is great because our armor increases by level, so this is pointless.
Desu Tita. Also, if you find this music upsetting, strap the fuck in, because all you're gonna get is upset. Like, I was telling Lo, like, I could see what they were trying to do with some of these songs, but then they just add in all these extra instruments that sound like garbage.
Okay, I guess I'll take the root
Hell yeah.
nut.
Take that nut. Get nut. Yeah, like, as I said before, like, before the stream, the title screen music was okay, albeit a bit generic, but it was perfectly, like, serviceable.
Also, no, I have not heard your story.
What? What?
Yeah.
What is this dialogue?
I believe this is the revive guy. Okay, so let's leave.
Also, you move so slow.
Yep. So now we're back there.
God,
let's take a little walk around.
So bad.
So let's go over here. I believe this is our first city.
Also, there's something about that blue that they use that I really do not care for.
You do need to buy keys. I believe. There's not a whole lot of documentation on this game.
Okay, but you bought a forged key. This is such weird town music.
Also, this fan translation isn't complete.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay.
And he told you how to make it, I guess.
Skin rinse disease. Oh, by the way, when we leave the town, where do you think we'll be?
On a different continent. Are you kidding me?
There are 3 spots in the entire game in which you get warped to upon leaving any place. Oh, also, here's a battle.
This looks terrible.
Okay, so also it's great because the seed to get into a random battle is done per step.
Basically rolls the dice every step is what you're saying.
Yes. Okay. So, right off the bat, this is the order of commands that they give you. Notice that there's a lack of a certain option.
You mean run?
There is no run option. If you get into a fight, you have to finish it.
Finish the fight.
Also, there's our stats.
Oh my god, there's so much to take in.
Also, hold on. Before I do that, you notice one thing at the bottom? How we have
What
a
does power mean?
Power? That's just our that's status, basically.
Okay.
So, you notice how we have a 5 there?
Is that your health?
It is?
Oh.
We do not have 5 HP. We have 50 HP.
Oh.
Note that when I do, I get 8 damage done, it reduces it to 4. They don't display the last digit of your health.
Why?
I don't know.
No, it's because it would block that sweet sprite they made. Of you trying to get someone to stop. So man, I'm sad because like Those Who Gaze at Stars is a fucking rad name, and they just spit on it.
Oh, I guess this is someplace.
This background is nigh incomprehensible.
So here's what happens if you hit ESP. Oh, actually it does let you say it, because we don't start with ESP.
So leave it on the magic command, but don't actually give you magic.
Yep.
Nice!
Also, we leveled up.
Just like this one fucked up sounding instrument in there in the background, and I hate it.
I hear a sound. I thought I heard, like, an in-game sound.
No, there's a weird fucked up instrument in the background
Huh.
during that song, and it sounds terrible. No, we have 3 health left. So how long does it take to level?
Pretty quickly.
Do you regain all your health on level up, or no?
No.
Oh, fuck you, game.
So let's see. We need to get 37 HP.
Oh god, and you're getting like 5 or 6 a battle. Oh jeez.
Yeah. Also, guess what?
Oh, it sucks!
Actually, we could go back to the original town if I remember where it is. There it
This
is.
miserable dog shit game.
Also, I remember, or apparently there was something in one of the towns that say, "Oh, hey, you can't see the town on the overworld because we're trying to hide the village." I'm kind of curious how long I can stomach playing this game.
Yeah. What's the full name of this? Hoshi no.
Hoshi wo Miru Hito. At least healing is free. God damn it. I think I remember reading what the plot is. Oh, we're not fighting those. The plot is, but I can't remember what it is. That's gonna kill us.
I appreciate that there's a GameFAQs post. The worst RPG ever.
I mean, I'm not gonna debate him on this. Oh. It's a bold claim, but I think this game lives up to it.
Not alright.
Why did...
I do enjoy some of the stuff from the GameFAQs, the walkthrough, which is Stargazer is a game which has enough good points for you to almost sit through the awful bits, but the puzzles are so alternately asinine and trivial that they ruin any map-making or adventuring fun you can get. Oh yeah, the original is too slow and the combat is too unfair too.
Also, now that we have 150 health, our health is now 15. Oh, also now that we level... I'll show it if it... Yeah.
This person's talking about how you should use an emulator so you can speed up all the text, because there's a lot of it and it's boring as shit.
Also, so this is what your magic system basically is. You can actually assign power, which is kind of interesting.
Oh my god, this is so obnoxious.
Okay.
I hate that this is showing me all the math for how this game works mechanically, and I don't know how to feel about that.
What? Can you... Is there anything good?
Let's see. So you know how it was listing power, when you were doing your ESP thing?
Yeah.
You know what number that was down there?
Yeah.
What does that number mean, do you think?
Probably your remaining MP?
Yes! Yes, it does! But yeah, so, like, for stats, level cap is your level cap is 30. Each player has maximums of 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, and 6 for each spell. No two players have the same maximum for any spell. The 6 skill is boosted at levels 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. The 4 skill is boosted at 4, 8, 12, 16. 3 is 9, 13, and 2 is 14, 18.
Well, is anything going...
Like, they're giving me extensive math of how the experience system works, and I don't know how to feel about that.
What the hell's going on?
Oh, yeah, the items are not necessarily better as they get more expensive. Some websites have this documented better, and since weapons totals aren't added into your total attack/defense, there's no way to tell things for sure!
I think we might be at our first crossroads. I think we might have to quit this game earlier than I was expecting. Because I'm sure that this is riveting for the people in the audience.
This is fucking miserable.
Just to show off some highlights of other things, other characters will basically make it so that you can walk over basically whatever tiles you want. So like just walk over water if you want. Just walk through walls.
Mm-hmm. There's also a jump skill.
Oh, the jump skill, which is basically you can jump or walk wherever.
Mm-hmm. I have every single enemy listed in the game right in front of me.
Also, there's a pause button that makes it really hard to tell if it's paused or not.
I'm gonna appreciate for a second that there's an enemy called San Juan.
Huh.
Another name, Beelzebub. There's a Cleopatra. There's a Messiah. There's Burst Brain. Also, there are 2 potions you can make.
Just 2?
Just 2. Revival and Aim.
Okay, let's try and fight the Salamander.
And yeah, Bear, you're right, it does look like that, doesn't it?
Oh, by the way, the enemy ran away, so I didn't get any experience.
Wow, fuck off, game. The most important thing about combat is how to avoid it.
Let's try to fight this
The
structure.
guide. If you want to get somewhere fast, find places you can jump/glide over. You cannot encounter combat when you're gliding over a wall. You will also avoid combat when you're in a residential area, which, obviously.
Yes, the enemies can run away, but I can't.
In the later parts of the game, finding a path by walking through walls is vital. I'd recommend you flee fights anywhere in outer space and cast jump to get around to other places.
Fantastic.
My suggestion is generally to hit enemies with the most powerful psychic spells you have right away. Your leader has Blast, which works great. And then it lists other character stuff too. The worst case is that you or your buddy run out of psychic points, which should never happen!
Oh, by the way, I like the fact that they don't spawn in immediately when I get into the level, so I can just run into them.
Weapons don't work great in Arc City, so if you must fight there, use what shield/teleport/blast spells you can. Fighter order doesn't matter much, so just push A to get through all that. It has some cool spells too, and you'll want to use her as well. Telepathic talking doesn't cost any points, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so you can actually run from battles, you just do not have it to start with.
Great. Wait, didn't I heal? Oh no, I have no health. Yes, indeed.
I also love the guide. The ray gun, the worst weapon, is worse than your hands.
Yes. You know what? I think we've seen enough. Oh boy. That goes in the attack category. Or, yeah, the adventure. I'm going to say that game goes to the bottom.
Very bottom. Holy shit, that was dog shit.
Okay, episode 91. Or no, that was 92. 1987. By another. For the NES. It is a JRPG.
Yeah, who would have guessed that the folks who made Black Bass would suck so much ass when making an RPG?
Way, would you be surprised to know that they got they went defunct very shortly after this?
Never could have seen that one coming.
Also, should we just consider this? What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
This is researcher as much as you can get. Like, not even masks. Just don't even bother.
Yeah, that is my favorite part about these lists, is like the bottom tiers will always just be all researcher.
Yeah. Also, I'm definitely making sure that this gets noted.
Where's the everything that we can put under hate? Because there's not like one single thing that this game gets wrong. Just the whole package is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Like, the least offensive thing is the music, and even that manages to fuck up pretty hard.
How about we just put the planet there? Everything, the world is wrong with it.
You know what? That's fine.
What's a dislike? Let's do music in art. Just for funsies.
Just for shits and giggles.
All right. So, that is Hoshi wa Miru Hito. That is all that I feel like subjecting my lovely viewers to, because no one needs to see more of that game. It is bad. Yeah.
However...
Yeah, so originally at this point I was going to say, hey, let's do another game. Oh, by the way, one other fun thing about that game, developed by one person. Not that it shows. At this point, I was going to re-go over this game right here. That is Deadly Towers. However, Nintendo saved me from that because Nintendo, and this is probably going to date this video, but on Wednesday had a thing where they showed off the games that what they call their Nindies were going to put on the Switch. And one of the games was Blaster Master Zero 2, a sequel to Blaster Master Zero, which was their recreation of Inti Create's recreation of the original Blaster Master, which was a game by Sunsoft. So, with that, I feel like it is now a timely time to actually take a look at Blaster Master, because I've been kind of wanting to play this game for a while, because this game Not only is it a game that I had as a kid and have very fond memories of, it's also a pretty interesting game. So it actually kind of fits somewhat into our Bizarre Games tone. It kind of, we'll see in the game, but it kind of tries to blend two different kinds of games with just questionable maybe results. But first things first, I should mention that's kind of an interesting little bit of trivia about it. This game is actually, it's one of those games that kind of was a lot more popular in over here in America than it was in Japan. So I'm going to just take a look at or load up the Japanese version of this game. And I'm also going to do this before I forget. There. Now let me go and find it. Because
this game good game.
This game is not was not called Blaster Master in Japan. It was called. Now we'll bring it up real quick. Where are you?
Wow, that is a name.
Yes. It is called. If it wants to launch. No, so it's not. So this is. Let me get this. Chowakusei Senki Metafight, which translates into Superplanetary War Records Metafight.
Otherwise, just known as Metafight.
Yes. The plot of this game is that you are... this game takes place on the planet Sophia III, located near the center of the Epsilon Galaxy, in which an advanced civilization flourished. In the year 2052 of the space age calendar, the Imburn Dark Star army, led by the universe's most feared tyrant, Goez, invade and conquer Sophia III. The Science Academy of Noria, a satellite floating near Sophia III, that somehow managed to avoid the invasion, built a weapon, an all-purpose tank called the Metal Attacker. In a last-ditch effort to defeat Goez's army, a young soldier named Kane Gardner is chosen to be the pilot of this weapon. This game's opening sequence shows the Metal Attacker being dropped into the battlefield, right here.
Sounds fake, but okay. Yes!
So, you are a tank. And then here's Sophia the Third, Noria, so you have that. So, when this game was brought over here, they felt that felt too...
stupid.
Kinda, yeah. So, they changed a little bit of the game. And they changed it to Blaster Master. And also, they added an intro. We are Jason. Here is our frog, Fred.
Look at her fucking hair.
Fred is running away. He goes into a radioactive thingy. He gets huge. He goes into a hole. We pursue. We find a tank. The tank, Sophia the Third. And we, do exactly what every kid who finds a tank does, and goes and pilots it.
Hell, I mean, to be fair, yes, actually.
So we have seen all of the differences between the two versions of the game.
Yep.
So yes.
Sucks so good.
So yes, Blaster Master. We control the tank, Sophia the Third. And yes, we are a tank that can jump.
Hell yeah.
The jumping is actually... So I've played a lot of 0-2 at this point, and I'm more used to the physics in this game, or in that game, which are incredibly tight. They're pretty tight in here, but you have a little bit of momentum that might take a little getting used to.
Also, I appreciate that Jason's family just had this radioactive box sitting in their yard.
Yeah. They got it really makes the land value actually really cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but Jason's never having kids. That's all I'm saying.
That is actually incorrect. Because I'll probably get into that a little later on, but this franchise kind of goes places. Also, one annoying thing is that enemies can kind of sometimes appear when you're kind of falling down things.
Yeah, that's more like a system limitation.
Also, you'll occasionally come across these little holes. Let's hit select. We can control Jason.
I love this stupid sprite. It's so good.
So he is pretty vulnerable, as you kind of imagine this form. But if we go in, genre change. This is now an overhead shooter. We have a shot and we have a bomb. Our shot is pretty weak right now, but it will get better as we get a certain power up.
I do love that they thought Space Wars were too far-fetched, but just having this radioactive
just to show off, the thing is pretty much the same. Also, boxes will reappear as you scroll the screen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yes, we have a gun meter. As our gun meter increases, our gun will become more powerful.
Who would have guessed?
H power-up will not become useful until a little bit later. So basically the gist of this game, this is actually a Metroidvania. Because we will be going from area to area, basically trying to get upgrades for our tank, and kind of trying to just, you know, do stuff. And I'm really trying to avoid getting hit, because one thing about your gun meter is that every time you take a hit, your gun meter will go down 1 pip. Which is kind of annoying. And also, fortunately, I am very familiar with this game, so I know exactly where to go. Oh, also, so Sophia is not very mobile underwater. That is yet. Oh, this is where I want to go. So, your tank has 3 sub-weapons. You have homing missiles, I believe it is the Thunder Break, and the basically 3-way missiles. The homing missiles are kind of one of the better weapons, and in order to use a sub-weapon, oh, is it? You have to be down? Oh, you have to have someone on screen first. That. Get down in A, or down in B. Also, the missile AI is not exactly great. So yeah, one fortunate thing about Jason, or when controlling Jason, is he can swim. Also, he can climb ladders. Alright. You generally want to use your bombs because they're definitely your most potent attack, but sometimes your shots are nice, especially once you get fully upgraded. So, fun thing about, just since we're at a little bit dead air right now, the thing with Blaster Master, as I was saying, it got far more popular in over here than it did in Japan. So much so that actually, some of the later games in the franchise actually start using the Blaster Master name even in Japan.
It's a good name.
Which, damn it. Which, yeah, also, these parts are sometimes kind of annoying.
Did you mention what happens if you get hit while you with your gun meter?
Yes, we lose a bit.
Yeah, sorry about that, I had to... these fucking faces.
Yeah. Also, if you see a blinking power-up, it just means that it gives you more.
I distinctly remember hating these. Just because of how they look.
Yeah. Now, every area has one of these, as we imagined. Here's our first boss. Here's a giant brain. Use your bombs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Blaster Master's just a better name and it rolls off the tongue a lot better than even just Meta Fight.
Yeah.
It's hashtag iconic.
So every time you beat a boss, you get an item. And this one, you get... Well, we'll see it once we get back into our ship.
This song is so good.
We got the Hyper. The Hyper makes our shots do more damage.
I can't believe you killed that Metroid.
So, one funny thing about the plot of this game is that, so there is a series of novels that I can't remember if it was, I believe it was Nintendo struck a deal with, probably Scholastic, because it seems like they would be the company to do this, to develop a series of novelizations of NES games called the World of Power series. This game was one of them. I believe you can find the full text of it online if you search for it. I believe the other games that got novelized were Metal Gear, Mega Man 2, Bionic Commando.
I'm sorry, Metal Gear?
Yeah, Metal Gear, the original. Well, the NES.
Bionic Commando. Does the book end with him blowing up Hitler's face?
I am pretty sure it doesn't.
Then what the fuck's the point? Why would you even try?
So, if you tried to fight this thing without the Hyper, you can't really do it. So that is why you need the Hyper. Also, here.
This song also very good.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that every time we enter a new level.
Some level songs are better than others.
Yeah, true.
I'm looking at you, level 5. Level 4, I think, actually. The one that's
so this game is so good. Can you break those bricks on the lower right?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Those things being really irritating. As are those things. Those things are probably the worst. Any enemy that goes below your main shot is by nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, also these things suck because they do a lot of damage. Also, you don't want to stand in those pools because you'll take damage. Oh, it's also great because sometimes if your missile, you kill the target that your missile is going after, it just kind of floats off into space.
It just loses its will to live. Just what do I do now that I have no target?
So the one thing about the Roll of Power series that for particularly for this one that's interesting is because some of the elements of that became somewhat canon for a little bit.
What?
Yeah. I don't think this is the area I need to go in.
God, this series is fucking baffling.
No, this is definitely not the area. Although this might be good spot to get some gun.
As long as you don't get hit. God, this just looks like a fucking gauntlet level.
It does. There we go. I believe once I hit 3 gun, it will start to actually deviate the way that it actually works. Yeah, shooting diagonal would be good. Thankfully, that is one thing that they add in Zero.
This room is rude, but also I respect it.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a Festus quest thing going on.
Fucking what?
Yeah, the gun, when you increase it, it becomes a little bit ridiculous. Also, that is a bit rude.
You know, also, this game looks pretty alright.
Yeah, the graphics in this game are really good. Which is also great because for a while we've basically been only looking at Sunsoft games that were not that great. Actually turns out that they just need a little bit.
Turns out they can actually make really fucking good games sometimes.
Yeah, there are some definitely issues with this game, but it's still pretty good. I would say it's a better Metroidvania than actually Metroid is.
To be fair, classic Metroid is really rough.
That is true, but still.
But yeah, like, as I mentioned in like the pre-stream, as a kid, like, I didn't play NES games, really. I grew up on PC stuff and whatnot, but my aunt had an NES, and this is actually one of the very, very few NES games I physically played. And I fucking love it.
Also, those enemies are really irritating.
Also, I really sucked at it.
Oh, good. So this should get us to max gun.
I mean, as I say, like, taking a hit or two wouldn't make a difference with this upgrade.
Well, the thing is that I believe you have 2 hits before you start losing this level of gun, which is utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, this is fucking ludicrous. That said, the noise it makes is kind of annoying, and I'm glad a lot of other noises override it.
Okay.
One of those times where limited sound channels comes in handy.
So the boss is up here? Up, not quite yet. Okay, so there's a fun thing about even-numbered bosses in this game. Is it? There. So
They got sweet bendy arms?
nope.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a glitch that you can do to kill these bosses. But specifically even number ones. Because for some reason, it is because if you hit them with an explosive and then immediately pause while the damage animation is still going, they'll still continuously take damage. The thing that's also great is that that also works on you too. So we got the Crusher now, and now we can destroy those bricks. I guess this is under Jason's house. Also, the thing that, especially in this one, there really isn't a point to going into any of those dungeons that doesn't contain the boss because there's no other real upgrades you can find.
Huh. Okay, but Bag of Magic Food. What if we had to take that radioactive material we found and use it to restart the core of the Earth? While we're down here, you know, getting our frog.
Is that ESA?
No, that's the core!
Oh.
Fucking movie!
Right.
God, it's a terrible movie.
Now comes the fun part where I can't exactly remember where I need to go. Or is it down here? No, it's down there.
I have seen that movie twice. One of those times with a geologist in the call.
Alright, here we go.
Ah, we found the underground mechanical fortress.
This is probably one of my favorite tracks in the game, although this level kind of sucks. Because it is one giant, basic gauntlet before you even get to where you need to go. Yeah, that is kind of a annoying thing about this game, is that there are no passwords in this game. There's no continuing, you have to play it all in one sitting. We cannot go there quite yet. But that area will be very important. We can't go there either.
If only you could shoot down.
And unfortunately, we're not going to get that ability for quite some time. So yes, it also had no passwords. Also, something I didn't realize until relatively recently, because I've probably been playing this on emulators so much. Yes, you are limited to 4 continues. In the Japanese version, you had infinite.
Oh, that's kind of dumb.
Gotta love that rental market.
Mm-hmm. Alright, got it died.
Yeah.
Now I've got games as a service, but still.
The thing about the kind of connecting paths in this game in particular that's kind of annoying is the fact that they don't kind of make sense sometimes and actually are kind of hidden. That you could even find these places. Which will make more sense once we get done with this area, because we're gonna have to do some backtracking after this level.
Just man, Frog, why do you have to jump into this weird non-Euclidean hole? It's bad enough our body's a nightmare from all this exposure to radiation. Like, Jesus. I do kind of miss the radiation cube, if I'm gonna be honest. It was our only friend in these trying times, aside from Frog, and Frog is gone.
Yeah, Fred is gone. Also, just to show off the Thunder Break, because it's actually a pretty decent weapon if you know how to use it. You have to jump, and then you hit down, attack, but it's very powerful. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage.
Okay, maybe stop trying to showboat and get some health.
Yeah, I need to not die.
You didn't get hit. Oh, this game is just like, even just fun to watch, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, the way that Sophia jumps, it's just really satisfying.
Yeah.
The little wheels.
Stop trying to fart lightning. Jesus Christ.
It actually, the one thing I'll also say about
I see. You fart lightning on everything but that one guy. Okay.
I guess. The thing that I actually really like about the jump, or the jumping in this game in general, is the fact that it actually makes you feel like you have some weight to you. But in like a really good way.
God, it's just like, I like watching how the wheels move when you jump. Something about it's just really charming.
Also the fact that they're never aligned.
I know, it's so good.
Oh, jeez.
Whoever made Sophia the Third is a monster.
Yeah,
Those bomb boys are pretty rude.
Yeah, this just really makes me looking forward to playing Zero.
I mean, yeah, well, that's also because Zero's good.
Zero's good. I mean, this is still good, but yeah, Zero. They did some things that I might find a little questionable, but overall, it is still a pretty good game. Also, also one other thing to show off.
Hmm?
As Jason, you have full damage.
But yeah, I was gonna say, also don't forget about the cannon.
Right. So. There. So. Yeah. This game did receive some sequels. There is a game on the Genesis that is called Blaster Master 2. It is terrible and made by a completely different company. there's also a Game Boy game called Blaster Master Boy, which is actually a port of a completely different game. It is a port of a game that on the NES was called Robo Warrior. In Japan, it was called Bomber King. It actually is more akin to the Bomberman games than it is to this. These are Blaster Master specific. So the thing that I believe got taken from the Blaster Master plot is that Jason eventually finds a girl down here and ends up marrying her, and ends up having, I believe, a kid. Like in the epilogue, it mentions like a kid. There is a game on the
5 children.
5 children. There is a game on the PlayStation called Blaster Master Blasting Again that you play as one of Jason's kids. Actually, 2 of them, technically.
Okay, but when does Zero come in?
Zero completely reboots it, where it basically is the plot of Blaster Master and Meta Fight combined. Also, this boss fight sucks.
It's fine, what level is this? Did you say it was evenly
3.
numbered?
This is 3. Okay. So now, we got a pretty important upgrade for our tank. So, we now have the hover. So those pickups that we were getting now actually serve a purpose. So we can't hover forever. Also, we have a pretty hefty backtrack now. We have to go back to Area 1. And when I mean all the way back to Area 1, we have to go back to where the game started.
If only we could fast travel.
If only.
Please, Tyrion, this couldn't possibly be a Shagahod. This doesn't have drill treads, and it sure as fuck doesn't roar.
Nope, wrong one.
Why do you keep trying to fart thunder?
Because I forgot what weapon I had equipped. So I regret to inform you that I probably actually might finish this in time for us to actually take a look at Deadly Towers again.
No!
But we'll see.
Oh, why you gotta do me dirty like this?
Because yeah, as a game you have to beat in one sitting. This game isn't too terribly long, but still.
Okay, but at least it's super rad.
But it's not totally rad, because that's a different game.
A much worse game.
Yeah, kind of.
You gotta thread that needle. I love this rewind, it's pretty good. You know what? This track is still pretty alright in reverse. That was fucking rude.
Yeah, there's some pretty rude placement of things in this game, that I will say. Everybody thinks I'm going backwards, though.
On the bright side, you haven't had to use a whole lot of HUV. HUV?
I would call it HUV.
Can't believe you're wasting all this HUV. You can only have so much Lola. You don't want to waste it all in one place.
Yeah, also... makes me glad that I'm not thinking that this is 0-2 that I've been playing a lot of. And I'm just trying to jump from random things to try and get my energy back.
Man, you were really tearing through that HUV.
Jet Force Gemini. I wish that game was better than it was.
That's a pretty nice way of putting it, yeah.
It's great, because when I inevitably do that, I'm probably going to be using Rare Replay for that, and I remember that they had to patch in a different control scheme because everyone was like, oh wow, this sucks.
I love you wasting all this HUV fuel when you don't need to be.
Again, it's probably because I'm...
I think you were literally just playing 0-2, so...
Yeah. I would say it made sense on the N64 controller, but that would have required the N64 controller to make sense in the first place.
Yeah, that's a real...
Also, if you want to see Rare Replay and you have not seen it, tune in next Saturday.
Ah, finally when we do Grab by the Ghoulies.
No.
No, it's even the fucking point. God, this song is so good! So what are we doing next Saturday?
Well, we're taking a look at rare games.
Okay, but could we just play good games instead?
No. We gotta finish our look at, European developers.
Also, when you say rare games, how far back we talking?
Ultimate play the game. We're going to the back to the ZX Spectrum. We're gonna be playing some Jetpack.
Are we gonna do Snake Rattle and Roll?
Maybe.
Please, no.
Oh, which also reminds me, I kinda need those H's too.
Yeah, I'm glad you just fucking realized that. Congrats, you burned it too by jumping like an idiot. Just, Lolo, please, your children are starving.
RC Pro-Am and Wizards of Warrior are also rare games. Oddly enough, Wizards and Warriors is not on that collection though, which has always surprised me. Although maybe it's because the fact that game kind of sucks.
You don't say. An old rare game sucking. Who could have seen this coming?
Yes, I did show off that he takes fall damage.
Look, I have a very low opinion of a lot of Rare's catalog. I love that little sprite.
Oh, except not about the... Yeah, people kind of forgot that Rare made a lot of those really bad LJN games. Also, for some reason, it reminds me of the fact that the book that movie's based off of was originally called Who Censored Roger Rabbit?
You know what? I think the new name is better.
Also, it was a lot more dark than the movie. All right.
God, this is fucking rude as shit.
Okay. Yeah, because good luck trying to realize that that's even there. But you see, oh, it's that little cliff at the beginning of the game. But yeah, this now takes us to Area 4.
Yeah!
I hate this level. I hate it a lot.
I wonder why that is.
One, it has the worst music. Well, I'd say worse. It has the music I like the least.
Okay, but at least has the coolest looking environment so far. Like, that water looks super fucking rad.
It does. Also, my favorite thing about the music in this sound effect that's about to happen right here.
Oh, you don't like the slowdown in the song?
Where it just, for some reason, it like plays a burp or something. Like, the tune's not bad, it's just... It's not as energetic as some of the other songs.
Yeah, all the other ones seemed pretty chipper.
That song, the sound effect is after the game over tune.
That fucking noise though?
I don't know. It's
Why
like
is
them.
that there?
It's like them realizing that they can make the Sunsoft based.
Finally, we hit the sewer level.
Yeah. Because here's the thing I remember about the stage, is that there's a lot of areas that look exactly like this, and trying to figure out where exactly I need to go.
This is where we pump out all the radioactive shit from the radioactive box.
think I remember, I think you have to go down and left to get to the boss. Yeah, at least now I'm getting my hover. Go up here. Oh, there is a fun little glitch that you can do that really, it's probably going to get me killed, or it's really not going to serve a purpose, but I think you have to do it really quickly. As long as you're taking damage, you can walk over water.
Yeah, like as Chet said, it's just not worth losing the gun.
There's like one or two spots where it's okay, but... Yeah, I saw it in a test, so that's hard to imagine. Also, this isn't...
Are these on-foot parts getting longer?
They are. Okay, good. So, if I remember correctly, this is... Oh no!
One day I'll get this right. I can't believe we already found our frog. I can't believe the game's over.
Well, unfortunately...
Is our frog in another level?
Potentially. Also, you get the most boring item from here.
The key!
You get a key.
God, Frog, why do you suck so much?
It is the most Metroidvania-ass thing. To just distill it, it's like, oh, yep, you get a keep.
Yo, Frogger can go fuck off after that key.
That won't be the last Frog. And now I believe you have to go up and to the right. Ugh. This is why I'm glad they make the hover a renewable resource in, Zero. Actually, I wonder. Okay, maybe not. Actually, you know what? 1 second. Let me see if I can do something real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Just to speed this up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna do this first, just in case this breaks. Come on.
I believe in you, Lolo.
Really, there's no infinite hover? I have well, there's infinite car energy. Computer-like music and sound effects. Can't get power-ups.
Like you do.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this legit.
Gotta grind it up.
Okay, that should be enough.
I believe in you, Lolo. You can get all the HUV you need. Follow your HUV heart.
Well, thankfully I won't need it for a while, I think.
And you got 4. I think that's enough for Anthem at the moment.
Yeah, because I don't think...
Bend it willy-nilly.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm so used to double tapping to jump from the other Blaster Master.
That you were literally just playing before this.
Yes.
Like a fool.
God damn it. Oh, that actually does remind me. So there was actually a port of this game to the Game Boy Color. And it was called Blaster Master Enemy Below. And it completely changes actually the layout of each level. And I'm pretty sure that one does add a password system. Also made everything a lot larger. Like it was a lot more sprawling than this one was. Even as sprawling as this one can get. Nope. Here we go. So, now that we've got the key, we need to unlock that other side.
This is so stupid.
So also, but you know what?
Just die.
Yep.
And you cheat like a motherfucker anyway, what's this gonna stop?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we're back to like the super chipper music.
Yes.
It feels way more fitting, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, welcome to the water level in an area using a thing that doesn't have good water.
Yeah, but you know what? At least the environment looks pretty rad.
Probably it was. So yeah, basically here, you just kind of want to go as far down in the Sophia as you can. Whoop. Yeah, right here. Whoop. Thankfully, this part is pretty straightforward. Pretty sure you have to go up here. Oh. How did I lose all my gun? Oh, when I died, right. Oh well, I'll have to rebuild that.
Those robots always look like little dog heads to me.
I can see that.
Wow, that is definitely a shot.
Well, I guess this wasn't mandatory.
What is going on every time you scroll up? Why was that happening?
Because scrolling in this game is kind of weird. Yeah, the gun refill. Actually, if I had remembered that that would have wiped out my gun, I probably would not have done that trick.
Time to just rewind forever.
We should be good.
Remember back when we had a sweet tank?
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
We got underwater. Oh, jeez.
Also, wow, there's like an annoying number of dead ends. Man, this gun is a fucking nightmare.
Thankfully, the forward shot is still decent. Oh.
And it sure would be nice if they gave you a gun upgrade.
Oh! Huh. I didn't
Well,
realize you could do that. If you hold down the bomb button while shooting, it locks your direction.
neat.
That's actually rather forward thinking of this game.
God, a gun upgrade sure would be nice.
There we go. There we go.
You almost capped it out.
God damn it.
Congrats, you chose poorly.
Well, at least we're maxed out of almost all the sub-weapons.
Haha, I mean it's fine though, at least we got a fully upgraded gun.
Yeah, I can't remember what the boss of this area was, but I kind of remember it not being fun. I don't think the bigger frog isn't for a little while.
Also, apparently the pause glitch works on level 7 as well.
Oh, okay.
So saith game facts. I didn't know, did you go up or down?
I went up. I'm pretty sure this is the one door that I've not gone into.
Take your word for it, buddy. I love Crab Boy. Also, this is really annoying. Holy shit.
Wow, that holding in place thing is ridiculous. So, now we get exactly what you'd imagine we'd get in this area.
Regret?
Hello, defend the Nexus.
No help. I'm dying.
Are you gambling again?
No, I think the dog just farted. Shouldn't, you know, you mentioned gambling. Fuck. Fuck, why am I doing this? Ah.
Yep, I remember where I parked. Alright, so now... much better.
Also, that animation is real good.
Now, if I remember correctly, we have to go up and to the right. Not yet, apparently.
Can't you shoot up?
No, I can't.
No, your tank kinda sucks. Your adorable tank kinda sucks, excuse me. So were you capped out on all items, or did I just read that
very
wrong?
close.
God, I hate these fish. But also, this environment looks really rad.
Oh, don't need to go there.
They almost did. I'm impressed. Oh, hey. Remember here?
Yep. Alright. So into water.
Yeah.
Into ice.
Why are these two areas connected?
This is just a water area, but a very cold part of it.
Ah, I see. So, man, this tune's real good.
Also, like most jumping areas with ice physics, jumping really helps.
Man, this is like just a pretty good looking game, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. And Blaster
I
Master
feel like
really
this kind of exists.
Yeah.
Also, the Blaster Master plot was basically an excuse to not have it be an anime.
It was basically meant to be a Saturday morning cartoon, which it's just American anime. I mean it.
Please, this isn't his freezer. This is a hole he found on the ground, just outside of his house, right next to the radioactive box, right outside his house.
You know what? I am going to do this just to make sure that... Oh, wow. This stage is actually surprisingly linear.
That's good, at least.
Except apparently I screwed something up.
God damn it, Lolo.
Because that
did you
bottom
fuck
part
up?
just repeats.
Making progress. How close to the end are we, anyway?
We're on stage 6 of 7. Or 6 of 8.
Oh, 8? Is it 8?
Yep. And we don't actually have that terribly far to backtrack once we, because, we have to, after this level, we'll have to backtrack. But that's not
Roadie.
too terribly far. And then once we beat the Area 7, then we'll have to sidetrack, kind of. Yeah, probably.
Stop stepping on the spikes!
It's kind of hard. God damn it.
It's also like that other age-old advice, don't get shot.
Working on it. God damn it. It's like that one area, like that part in the end of like level 1 of Marble Madness where you're trying to get across that ice thing.
Yeah, he kinda is.
God damn it. Let's just lawnmower this entire area down. Where would video games be about ice physics in a better place? All right. So what the hell is the hitboxes on this thing? Oh, it doesn't matter anymore.
I think it's the face in the middle.
Alright, time for a questionable upgrade.
Go on.
So now we got the wall 1. Which lets us do this. Or, let's see, is it? What is the... I gotta find a spot where I can do it, but... we now have to go back to Area 2. Oh. But from here... oh, that is what it does. I can now climb on walls.
No, whatever. You do you, I guess.
The questionable bar... there. Yeah, when can the Sophia the Third do a Christ air? Okay.
At least the music's good.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try to jump on the cloud, or was that...
No, I was just jumping as far as I could.
Okay. I think we have to go up and to the left. If my memory serves me correctly. God, I love those stupid rockets.
Not the kind of dumb missiles I was hoping for. Bye, rocket.
I'll miss it. He's our only friend in these trying times.
God damn it.
On the bright side, you can swim in that.
I can. I can also eat shit in it, too.
And really, you're gonna do one while doing the other.
I hear it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, not quite yet.
I believe in you, Lolo.
Oh, they couldn't make this map any tinier, could they?
Nope.
Oh, I know I can break the bottom. I'm just trying to remember where I need to actually go. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. And now, this level. Actually, I take that out. This is probably my favorite track in the game. I think this is actually a warp, like a teleporter maze, actually. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, like, this track's so good.
I never seen it. I didn't realize you can get a gun power up in this area.
Well, now you do.
Okay. So I need to go down.
Can you use your lightning bolt to go down?
Nope, that won't break bricks.
Okay. Hey, look, a door. Why do they enjoy dropping those things so much?
I don't know.
Nothing else, though. I like that this is like an opportunity to break the shit out of some bricks.
Good job, missiles.
Nice. Oh, this is the new background.
Yep.
It's definitely interesting.
Yeah, this does have that kind of feeling of that bubble room in Metroid.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Alright.
And I'm forever amazed at how easy this game is when you blatantly cheat.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it.
Blatantly cheat?
Yes.
Well, it's easy. I hit the left trigger. It's basically how I do it.
Use your time wizard powers. Well, they really made this as roundabout as possible, didn't they?
Yep.
Oh, sometimes you avoid shots that it looks like you should be taking.
Yeah, your hitbox is a little weird.
It's actually a little bit smaller than...
It is smaller.
Right, yeah. This is nice, honestly.
Alright.
Hey!
You know what? I don't feel like fighting you.
Just want to get the game over with.
Now, are you ready for the game to become nigh unplayable?
Hell yeah!
Because we now have Wall 2.
What does Wall 2 do?
It means that if you fall off or if you go left, you now fall. You do that, which means if you're if you're trying to fall off of a platform, it really sucks. Also, sometimes your controls get reversed. Like, if you can see right here.
Where do we head next?
We head to level 3. Oh, also I just noticed something. Ah. Yes, I can add an ad to the billboard to rejects. I forgot. I guess I didn't have a notification for that one. I guess that's 2 that I don't have a notification for.
What?
Adding an ad to the billboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that does help, but it's still kind of annoying. All right. I'm going to do one thing real quick, just for my sake. Oh, actually, what am I doing? God, I gotta go over here. That's exactly where I came from, isn't it? Right, I have to go up into the... Okay, where are you again? Let's pause. Okay, up into there. One sec. Okay. Okay. Gotta go over here. Yeah, it's really good. That's why I like playing Zero, because you have full gamepad at your disposal instead of just the 2-button controller.
It's fine.
Now, remember here?
So how close are we to the door?
Incredibly. I think it's just right over here. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh,
And now, Area 8. The last area.
Oh.
Let me get a map up for this one, because I remember this being a little...
I'm glad that we're finishing the game that the stream wasn't even named after.
Yeah.
After quitting the other one like 10 minutes in.
Only less than a half hour.
Like 10 minutes in.
Which is really more a half hour more than that game deserved.
Mm.
But here's the fun part, is that there's these spike areas all over.
Yeah, well, this is a fucking nightmare. Especially with the whole having trouble maneuvering thing. This is fucking rough.
Yeah, this particular room is probably the worst of it.
But we're almost there. How large is level 8 anyway?
Doesn't look like that terribly long. It just looks like it's more, there's a lot of areas where you can get really screwed in if you don't do it right. You have to be pixel perfect with these jumps.
Yeah, this is fucking rough, my dude.
Alright, that should be... actually, before I say that, I'll just see. Because I was going to say, this looks like the end of the spiked room, but I'm pretty sure that might not be accurate.
Could he not latch onto the wall above you?
No, because... Well, I don't think I could.
Okay. Yeah, fuck that shit. Also, you have no hub. I don't know why they made hover a meter.
No clue. Oh, are you... I'm looking at this. Okay.
It's a bit rough. At least it's pretty generous with the health.
Yeah, that is one thing that is nice.
I mean, you're gonna need it, but still. Guys, take damage to get health. Maybe you need to jump earlier. Problem is, like, hitting that wall just removes all momentum. So, what is this part of the track?
I don't know, but I'm like, okay, did I break something?
Seriously, this is a horseshit jump. Yeah, all this is designed around the worst control scheme. It's actually kind of annoying.
Thankfully, it looks like this is probably the last bit. Let me just double check.
Is this body horror? Did we hit the body horror?
Yep.
What a weird color scheme.
Alright. Oh hey, I got some hovers that I'll never use.
Oh man, I love Hov.
Alright. So.
Just gotta defeat all the Jello cubes.
It is the guy who's on the box cover. Or the box art.
Finally!
This is the plutonium boss.
Doesn't seem that difficult.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the actual final boss.
On the bright side, he's not that threatening.
There we go.
You did it! Finally, we can be reunited with our Frug. Okay, where did that mountain come from? What about our frog? I don't care about it. We jumped in a hole. Where is this? Where are we? Who are these people?
There's a frog.
We didn't have blue hair.
No, we didn't.
The fuck is this garbage? This trip has changed Jason in profound ways. He can't go back home anymore.
It's actually the radioactivity.
Oh, okay. He won't become sterile, but he gets blue hair. Whatever. Okay, but I do like that emblem. It's pretty good. The fucking chubby dragon.
It's a good dragon.
Yeah, that was Blaster Master.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
It's got issues, but overall, I still think it's really good. Naki Kodaka did a good-ass job.
Yes, he did. Fortunately, I think they left the industry relatively, or like mid 90s, I think. Oh, actually, no. He retired in 2002, and he's now a teacher of music at the Nagoya College of Music.
How neat!
So, yes. He also he works for the Daido University, where he teaches music theory and computer-based music.
Huh.
Yeah, he also did and he's basically the composer who worked on a lot of Sunsoft's games after this. Games like he worked on Batman, Journey to Silius, Hebereke,
Fester's Quest.
He did work on Fester's Quest, Gremlins 2, like basically all their really good stuff. Super Fantasy Zone. But yes. Blaster Master. Okay, so that one I would say belongs in the Delve list because that technically is kind of a Metroidvania.
I mean, you literally delve.
Yeah.
It could not be more fitting, actually.
So, it's definitely going above the original Metroid.
It's very. Would you rather play this or Sweet Home?
Depends upon my mood, I guess. It's fucking hard because it's like Blaster Master is a lot more pick up and playable. Sweet Home overall, I would say, is probably a more well-refined game. Because especially this one is very fun up until the very end, in which it becomes a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might put it just below Sweet Home and above Monster Boy and Wonder Boy and Monsterland.
Yeah, sounds good to me. It's definitely got its issues, but yeah, it's a really neat game.
Yeah, if it fixed some of those issues and made like the top-down bits a little bit more playable, I would definitely say that it should go a little bit higher. That was 1988 by Sunsoft for the NES. Not the NDS. That is definitely a Metroidvania. What kind of tone would you set?
I'm not really sure, honestly.
I think it is kind of anime.
I mean, it depends upon the version, but yeah.
I think that's probably
I
the
love
best
our
bet for
frog
now.
buddy. So did they edit the frog into the ending screen?
I think they did.
It's pretty good.
Well,
Didn't take the time to edit his hair, though.
it's probably palette limitations. I'll say because it's weird because it starts out relatively balanced, but
Yeah, it's
actually,
experienced.
I would still say I would almost actually still say expert because there are things like the level 3 boss, like some of the other bosses are pretty rough.
Also, the top-down sections can be rough if you don't get all your upgrades.
Yeah. So, there's a little bit in the intro that I would say is a little bit. Actually, no, I would say photosensitive warning.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Likes and dislikes. I'd definitely say the music goes in like.
Yeah, music. I'd also say the art.
Music and art.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything I specifically love, but those are at least pretty good.
I kind of want to put some cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's a shame there's nothing like specifically like late game level design, but yeah, I think cheese would be a good one for that.
Yeah.
So I don't really feel like that the backtracking suited this game, but yeah.
Yeah. On that, I'd just say I think that's probably good for that.
Yeah.
Well, the good news for you is I don't think we have enough time for look at Deadly Towers.
Fucking good.
So I think that is going to do it for this episode once I do the sort. So don't forget. There we go. Does that put Sweet Home in? Nope. No, it pushes Metroid down.
Nice.
So yeah, that'll do it for that. All right. So, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can follow my YouTube by going to youtube.ldp.life, and that will take you to my YouTube where I put edited versions of these episodes. They'll probably start going up tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/puzzle, where I record these episodes live on Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays. If you are just interested in keeping up to date with how I'm doing and what I am working with on the channel, you can follow me on Twitter at LolaDePuzzlo. And if you want to do the same, but also take part in polls, which actually there should be one going up for the episodes for May shortly, you can join my Discord server by going to discord.ldp.life. And that, if you have a Discord account, should take you right there. So that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you all for watching and have a good afternoon, night, wherever you're at.